player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. New York attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Good.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Stroman has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steve Cook is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve.
Hey, be patient.
Into the box, Steve Cook. He grounds it sharply to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in now for the Nats, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage.
Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yusniel Alfonso. There are
Yusniel
2 gone and the possible
Alfonso.
go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back.
He's going, he's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now.
No one better right here.
He's set. The 3-2.
Hey, coach up right here. Here you go. Hey, keep going up there. Catch up. You next.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping into the box,
Now batting.
Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman. Steve Cook.
Hey, your pitch. Right deep, huh? Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Nationals gone in. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York pick up win number 20 on the year. Jerry's Familia earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on... We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels, gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Now to the plate, Steve Cook comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him to chase out of the zone. Stepping up now, Steven Matz.
For the Mets,
the 0-1 pitch.
Steven.
Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Standing in, Michael Chavis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Michael Chavis.
The 1-2. A line shot to... But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Now batting, Steve Cook.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, you can't find it.
Steve
Be patient, huh? They can come
Cook.
to you. Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, get a good
Duvall
one here right
on
now.
at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's
ball
1-1. From the belt, the pitch,
No, that's
and there's ball 2 now.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
2-2 the count.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Stepping in,
Now
Steve
batting.
Cook. He
The
got
third
called
baseman.
out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike. This time I'm interested.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game. The Mets came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Steven Matz wins his third of the season. Danny Salazar couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss.
Tonight,
Franklin Killiman takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Cook could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. Settling in now, Steve Cook. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Right here, one time, kid.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now,
Yusniel
Alfonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
1-2.
5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Popped up. Nido moving to his left, and that's the third out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
The final
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Metropolitans used a nice